The first thing people ask me is, why do you care about this stuff? The reason is that I have a life. I have 2 children, I have a husband, I have friends, I have family, and I have a very, very demanding job. My previous life was something like this roller coaster picture, where feeling like I was just being flipped upside down all the time, crazy things going on. I was getting pushed and pulled by so many different demands, and it was overwhelming. Each of you have on your table a jar. Mine is filled with rocks. Do you think it's full? We can actually pull out this lovely bag of pebbles and start pouring it in. That we can actually fit a lot more in than what we have here. We can take some sand. And if we take the sand and pour it in, it'll sift in around the rocks and pebbles. Now, how many people think my jar's really full? Yeah, we're getting there. But you know what? We still got more. Because we can take this lovely cup of coffee here and pour it in the jar and hopefully not make a huge mess all over Eastland Suites carpet. Okay, so we've still got room in the jar. This canning jar is a metaphor for your life. The rocks are the things that are really important to you. The people you care about, your health. The pebbles are other things that are important. Might be your job, might be your home. And the sand is all the other crap that you have to deal with. Right, and the coffee is, no matter how full your life is, you always have room for a cup of coffee with a friend. We're gonna take this, what you love to do when no one's watching or paying you, and look for clues in it. And the clues are gonna tell us what your soulful values are. You should all have a piece of paper that's tucked under your plate, maybe somewhere. And you'll see there's some pens on your table where you can write down a few ideas. Everybody needs all 9 of these. They're things like freedom, being understood, making a difference. Everybody has about 3 or 4 of these usually that are their very top to die for soulful values. The bottom line really is that happiness, and I think success as well, comes from doing something worthwhile. And every single one of you will have a different sense of what's worthwhile. What are those rocks in your life? And then I'll invite you to close your eyes for a moment and just notice what sensations you feel. Focus on your breath going in and out. Listen to the sounds that you hear. Any sensations you feel in your body. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. How does this differ from how you normally feel during the day? You know, we use this whole metaphor of a path. I was traveling with a whole lot of heavy baggage. So my life today, here's my baggage. You see the little guy with the little knapsack now. It's still there, but it's much smaller than it was before. So I'm traveling a whole lot lighter. I know what direction I want to go in. There's still going to be things that jump out of the trees at me on this path that I don't expect, but I know I can handle them, and I have the techniques to do it. This was an amazing gift. But all around me, I was still seeing other people who were on that crazy roller coaster. So the reason I created Joyful You was to try to take what I had learned and teach it to other people.
Let's give Barbara a big round of applause.